In Hollywood, fame can turn to infamy in an instant. Artists who once captured hearts can quickly become targets of public scorn due to scandals, betrayals, or unacceptable actions. The glitz and glamour often mask a reality where careers can end abruptly. Many stars who once enjoyed adoration have faced severe backlash, leading to a tarnished legacy. Allegations of misconduct, diva-like behavior, and various controversies have marred their public images. These narratives serve as stark reminders that even the most celebrated figures are not above accountability. The journey of these stars illustrates the delicate balance between talent and responsibility. As we delve into the lives of 20 Hollywood stars whose reputations crumbled, we uncover the darker aspects of fame and the consequences of their choices. Each story offers insight into how quickly admiration can turn to disdain, revealing the complexities of stardom and the heavy burden of public scrutiny. Roseanne Barr, known for her role in the sitcom Roseanne, was once a celebrated figure in Hollywood. She brought to life the struggles of working-class families with humor and honesty, making her a trailblazer for women in comedy. Her sharp wit and fearless approach to topics resonated with many viewers, earning her a special place in television history. However, everything changed in 2018 when she posted a racist tweet that ignited a firestorm of criticism. The backlash was immediate and intense, leading to the cancellation of the highly successful reboot of her show. Despite her attempts to apologize and clarify her intentions, the damage to her reputation was profound and lasting. For many, this incident turned Barr into a symbol of intolerance, illustrating the potential consequences of reckless behavior in the age of social media. Her story serves as a stark reminder that even the most beloved stars can face severe repercussions from a single misstep, forever altering their legacies and public perception. Once a celebrated figure in Hollywood, Kevin Spacey gained fame for his remarkable performances in films like American Beauty and the hit series House of Cards. His talent for portraying intricate characters earned him numerous awards, including Academy Awards, and he was widely recognized around the world. However, everything changed when multiple allegations of sexual misconduct emerged, with actor Anthony Rapp being one of the first to speak out. Rapp accused Spacey of making inappropriate advances when he was just 14 years old. This revelation shocked many and led to a significant backlash against Spacey. In a controversial move, Spacey publicly came out as gay, which many viewed as an attempt to deflect attention from the serious allegations. This response angered many in the LGBTQ community, who felt he was wrongly linking his sexuality to his alleged predatory behavior. The consequences for Spacey were severe. He was fired from House of Cards and digitally removed from the film All the Money in the World. His fall from grace serves as a stark reminder of how serious allegations can overshadow even the most illustrious careers. Despite his undeniable talent as a musician, John Mayer has faced significant backlash due to his behavior offstage. Known for his musical brilliance and soulful songwriting, Mayer has repeatedly tarnished his reputation through controversial interviews. In these discussions, he has made crude and racially insensitive remarks that have drawn widespread criticism. One of the most notable incidents involved his comments about his former partner Jessica Simpson, which many found degrading. Additionally, Mayer has made remarks that many viewed as racially offensive, further damaging his public image. His reputation as a womanizer and his tendency to discuss past relationships publicly have only added to the perception of him as arrogant and insensitive. This pattern of behavior has cost him favor among fans and peers alike. Mayer's story serves as a reminder that actions and words outside the spotlight can overshadow even the most celebrated careers, illustrating the complex relationship between personal conduct and public perception. In 2020, Nick Cannon, a well-known entertainer recognized for hosting shows like Wild 'N Out and America's Got Talent, faced significant backlash after making anti-Semitic remarks during a podcast. His comments ignited a wave of criticism, with many accusing him of perpetuating harmful stereotypes. This controversy had serious consequences for Cannon, leading to the temporary loss of hosting opportunities and partnerships that he had built over the years. In response to the uproar, Cannon issued a public apology and took steps to engage in meaningful conversations with Jewish leaders. He expressed a commitment to educate himself on the issues surrounding his comments. While some acknowledged his efforts to make amends, the incident undeniably impacted his reputation. Despite this setback, Cannon has continued to remain active in both television and music. His experience serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibilities that come with fame and the importance of using one's platform thoughtfully. Once celebrated as one of Hollywood's brightest stars, Mel Gibson gained fame for his memorable performances in films like Braveheart and Lethal Weapon. His talent extended beyond acting, as he also found success as a director. However, his career faced significant challenges due to a series of controversies that changed public perception. In 2006, Gibson was arrested for DUI, during which he made anti-Semitic comments that ignited widespread outrage. This incident marked the beginning of a downward spiral for the actor. The situation escalated in 2010 when recordings of Gibson's racist and misogynistic outbursts were leaked, revealing a troubling pattern of behavior that shocked fans and colleagues alike. Despite attempts to restore his reputation, including the successful direction of Hacksaw Ridge, Gibson's past actions continue to haunt him. Many in Hollywood and the general public view him as a controversial figure, unable to overlook the hateful remarks that led to his fall from grace. His journey serves as a reminder of how damaging behavior can overshadow even the most successful careers. Chris Brown's journey in the music industry began with immense talent as a singer, dancer, and performer, which quickly earned him fame and comparisons to legends like Michael Jackson. His early hits showcased his impressive skills and charisma, captivating audiences worldwide. However, in 2009, his career took a drastic turn when he assaulted his then-girlfriend, pop superstar Rihanna. The shocking details and images of her injuries drew widespread outrage and condemnation, marking a significant moment in both their lives and the public's perception of Brown. Despite his attempts to apologize and seek counseling, the incident led to a series of legal issues, including altercations and probation violations. These events have contributed to a tarnished reputation that has followed him throughout his career. While some fans continue to admire his musical achievements, many others view him as a controversial figure due to his violent past. This ongoing conflict between his undeniable talent and his troubling history illustrates the complex nature of celebrity and accountability in the entertainment world. Despite her significant contributions to television, Lena Dunham has become one of Hollywood's most controversial figures. Known for creating and starring in the HBO series Girls, she gained recognition for her honest storytelling and her ability to address difficult subjects. Many praised her for her boldness and unique perspective, which resonated with a generation. However, her career has been plagued by various public controversies that have overshadowed her achievements. One major incident involved her defense of a writer accused of sexual misconduct, which led to widespread backlash. Critics pointed out the contradiction between her defense and her strong feminist stance, labeling her as hypocritical. Furthermore, Dunham has faced criticism for racially insensitive comments and her often tone-deaf remarks on social issues. Although she has issued apologies and sought to clarify her intentions, these actions have not fully alleviated the accusations of privilege and cultural insensitivity. As a result, her public missteps have often eclipsed her creative successes, cementing her status as a polarizing figure in the entertainment industry. Bursting onto the music scene, Azealia Banks quickly gained attention with her infectious hit 2 at 12. This song showcased her bold and innovative approach to rap, highlighting her sharp lyricism and unfiltered artistic voice. Many celebrated her as one of the most promising talents in the music industry. However, her career has been marred by a series of public feuds and inflammatory social media rants. Banks has often targeted fellow artists, celebrities, and even her own fans, which has alienated many within the industry. Her comments on race, politics, and identity have sparked widespread outrage, leading to accusations of being needlessly provocative. While her musical talent is undeniable, her unpredictable behavior has hindered her success. Frequent clashes with collaborators and the media have overshadowed her artistry. Despite her attempts to refocus on her music, her reputation for controversy continues to complicate her journey, making it challenging for her to fully realize the potential of her early success. Despite his comedic genius, Chevy Chase became known for his difficult personality. His work on Saturday Night Live and the National Lampoon's Vacation films showcased his talent and made him a household name. However, behind the scenes, he earned a reputation for being abrasive. Many co-stars and directors described him as rude and arrogant, which led to numerous stories of on-set conflicts. His clashes with fellow comedian Bill Murray during their time on SNL are particularly infamous, highlighting the tension that often surrounded him. Additionally, his firing from the popular show Community further illustrated his struggles to maintain positive relationships in the industry. While his contributions to comedy are significant, they are often overshadowed by his unprofessional behavior. This duality in his career serves as a reminder that even the most talented individuals can face challenges when their behavior alienates those around them. The legacy of Chevy Chase is a complex one, marked by both groundbreaking comedy and a reputation that many found hard to overlook. Katherine Heigl's rise in Hollywood was swift, propelled by standout performances in Grey's Anatomy and comedic hits like Knocked Up. For a time, Heigl appeared destined for lasting stardom, with both critical acclaim and audience admiration. However, her career derailed after a series of public missteps. Heigl openly criticized Knocked Up, calling it sexist, and withdrew her name from Emmy consideration, citing poor writing on Grey's Anatomy. While her comments sparked industry debates, they also earned her a reputation as ungrateful and difficult to work with. Colleagues and directors began describing her as demanding on set, and roles became scarce. Heigl's case serves as a reminder that success in Hollywood requires not only talent, but also humility and diplomacy. Once viewed as a promising star, her story has become a cautionary tale of how quickly opportunities can vanish when relationships sour. The entertainment industry often values collaboration and respect, and Heigl's experiences highlight the delicate balance between artistic integrity and professional relationships. Sean Penn stands out as an Oscar-winning actor celebrated for his powerful roles in films like Mystic River and Milk. His performances showcase a depth that few can match, making him one of Hollywood's most talented actors. However, his career is not without controversy. Off-screen, Penn has developed a reputation for being polarizing. His intense personality often leads to clashes with journalists and confrontations with paparazzi, which have contributed to a public image of arrogance and aggression. This combative nature overshadows his achievements and humanitarian efforts. While he has worked tirelessly in places like Haiti and advocated for various global causes, these positive actions are frequently overshadowed by his sharp comments on political and social issues. Many view him as a complex figure, embodying both immense talent and a troubled persona. This duality makes Sean Penn a fascinating character in Hollywood, as he navigates the fine line between being a celebrated actor and a controversial public figure. Amber Heard's career took a dramatic turn due to the intense controversies surrounding her legal battles with ex-husband Johnny Depp. Initially, she accused Depp of domestic violence, which set off a series of court cases that revealed a complicated and toxic relationship. Both Heard and Depp made serious allegations against each other, leading to a media frenzy that captivated the public. The legal proceedings were filled with shocking testimonies and evidence that divided opinions sharply. Supporters of Depp claimed that Heard fabricated her accusations, while others highlighted a troubling pattern of abuse in their relationship. This public spectacle led to significant backlash against Heard, with many online campaigns and petitions calling for her removal from major films, including Aquaman. As a result, her reputation has suffered greatly, and her career in Hollywood now hangs in the balance. The fallout from such high-profile scandals shows how personal disputes can escalate into public dramas that leave lasting marks on individuals' lives and careers. Once considered a bright star in Hollywood, Armie Hammer's career took a dramatic turn due to serious allegations that emerged against him. The controversy began when explicit messages, allegedly sent by Hammer, surfaced online. These messages revealed unsettling desires that shocked many. Following this, multiple women came forward with their own stories, detailing experiences of emotional abuse, manipulation, and coercion. Their accounts painted a troubling picture of Hammer's behavior, leading to widespread condemnation. Despite Hammer's denials of many claims, the evidence against him was compelling enough to cost him significant acting roles. High-profile projects like Shotgun Wedding and The Offer were pulled from him, and his representation dropped him entirely. This fall from grace was stark, especially considering his earlier successes in films like Call Me By and The Social Network. What began as a promising career quickly turned into a cautionary tale about the consequences of personal misconduct in the entertainment industry. Hammer's story serves as a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in Hollywood. Shia LaBeouf was once celebrated as one of Hollywood's most promising young actors, gaining fame through his roles in popular films like Transformers, Disturbia, and Indiana Jones, and The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. His early career highlighted his versatility and charisma, winning him admiration from both fans and critics. However, his public and personal life began to unravel amid a series of scandals and troubling behaviors. Leboeuf's erratic actions included incidents of public intoxication, bizarre performance art stunts, and various legal issues, which painted a picture of a deeply troubled star. The situation escalated when musician FKA Twigs accused him of sexual assault, emotional abuse, and manipulation during their relationship. Although Leboeuf issued apologies and sought professional help for his behavior, the allegations left a significant stain on his reputation. Despite moments of brilliance in films like Honey Boy and The Peanut Butter Falcon, his ongoing struggles continue to overshadow his talent, leaving his redemption in Hollywood uncertain. Kanye West stands out as a significant figure in the music world, known for his innovative approach and cultural impact. His journey began with the release of The College Dropout, which showcased his unique style and lyrical depth. This album, along with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, established him as a musical genius. However, his career has been marked by moments that have drawn criticism and controversy. For instance, his infamous interruption of Taylor Swift at the 29 MTV VMAs shocked audiences and sparked widespread debate about his behavior. Additionally, his support for divisive political figures and his anti-Semitic remarks have led to backlash from fans and industry peers. These actions have overshadowed his musical achievements and created a complex public image. Furthermore, his personal life, including struggles with mental health and a tumultuous marriage to Kim Kardashian, has kept him in the spotlight. While his contributions to music and culture are significant, they are often intertwined with his unpredictable actions, making him a polarizing figure in Hollywood. Bill Cosby's fall from grace is one of the most shocking in Hollywood history. Known as America's Dad for his iconic role as Cliff Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Cosby was once a beloved figure who symbolized wholesome family entertainment. However, decades of trust and admiration unraveled when over 60 women accused him of drugging and sexually assaulting them. These allegations painted a stark contrast to the warm, fatherly image he had cultivated over the years. Cosby's conviction for sexual assault in 2018 marked a seismic cultural reckoning, as his actions shattered the image of the kind, paternal figure he portrayed on television. Although his conviction was later overturned on a technicality, the damage to his reputation was irreversible. Once celebrated for his contributions to comedy and television, Cosby's legacy is now inseparable from his predatory behavior. His story stands as a grim reminder of how even the most admired public figures can hide dark truths behind carefully curated images. Jared Leto is known for his remarkable ability to transform into various characters, which earned him an Academy Award for his role in Dallas Buyers Club. However, his off-screen behavior often draws more attention than his acting skills. His intense commitment to method acting has led to many controversial stories from film sets. A notable example is his portrayal of the Joker in Suicide Squad, where Leto reportedly sent bizarre and unsettling gifts to his co-stars. These gifts included live rats and used condoms, all under the pretense of staying in character. While some admire his dedication to his roles, others criticize his actions for creating a toxic environment on set and alienating those around him. Furthermore, his perceived pretentiousness and eccentric public persona have polarized both fans and colleagues. Despite his undeniable talent, Leto's reputation for extreme and unsettling behavior positions him as one of Hollywood's most divisive figures. Lori Loughlin, known for her role as Aunt Becky on the beloved show Full House, faced a dramatic fall from grace when she became involved in the 2019 college admissions scandal. This scandal revealed that Loughlin and her husband allegedly paid $500,000 to secure their daughter's spots at the University of Southern California by falsely claiming they were rowing recruits. The public was shocked, as Loughlin had long been seen as a wholesome and morally upright figure. The scandal raised serious questions about privilege and entitlement, exposing the inequalities in the education system. For many fans who admired her on television, the news was a stark contrast to the image they had of her. Despite serving a brief prison sentence and trying to rebuild her reputation, the backlash against her actions has lingered. Her case has become a symbol of how wealth can distort fairness in a system that is supposed to reward hard work and merit. The impact of her choices continues to resonate, leaving a mark on her legacy. Harvey Weinstein was a powerful figure in Hollywood, known for producing iconic films like Pulp Fiction, Shakespeare in Love, and The King's Speech. For many years, he held significant influence in the film industry, often seen as a kingmaker who could make or break careers. However, this perception changed dramatically in 2017 when the New York Times and the New Yorker published shocking reports detailing Weinstein's long history of sexual harassment and assault over 80 women, including many well-known actresses, bravely came forward to share their experiences of his predatory behavior. These revelations sparked the #MeToo movement, which highlighted the widespread abuse of power not just in Hollywood, but across various industries. As a result of the mounting evidence against him, Weinstein was convicted of rape and sexual assault, leading to a 23-year prison sentence. Once celebrated for his contributions to cinema, his name is now associated with abuse and exploitation, marking a significant cultural shift towards accountability for those in positions of power. Despite her immense talent and success, Jennifer Lopez, often known as J.Lo, has faced criticism throughout her career. She has built a remarkable legacy in music, acting, and dance, becoming a global icon over the decades. With numerous chart-topping hits and unforgettable performances in films like Selena and Hustlers, Lopez has captivated audiences worldwide. However, her reputation has been marred by claims of demanding behavior and diva-like tendencies. Reports of her requiring all-white dressing rooms and other extravagant backstage requests have contributed to a perception of her as difficult to work with. Additionally, her relationships with co-stars have sometimes been described as frosty, leading to further scrutiny of her personality. One notable incident that intensified her polarizing image was her feud with Mariah Carey, which included Carey's memorable remark, "I don't know her." While Lopez's talent and dedication to her craft are undeniable, these stories of aloofness and perceived snobbery have created a gap between her superstar status and her ability to connect with fans on a personal level. Lindsay Lohan's journey from child stardom to Hollywood infamy serves as a powerful cautionary tale in the entertainment industry. As a young actress, she won the hearts of many with her charm and talent in films like The Parent Trap and Mean Girls. These roles showcased her potential and made her one of the most promising stars of her generation. However, the pressures of fame took a toll on her life. Personal struggles began to surface, leading to a highly publicized downfall that captured the attention of the media. Lohan faced repeated legal troubles, including multiple arrests and DUIs, which overshadowed her acting career. Substance abuse issues and erratic behavior turned her into a tabloid fixture, reducing her to a media spectacle rather than a respected actress. Despite her efforts to make a comeback with projects like Liz and Dick, she has found it difficult to regain her footing in Hollywood. Her story reveals the dark side of early fame and the immense challenges young stars face when navigating stardom without proper support. Once celebrated as one of the greatest R&B artists, R. Kelly's story has taken a dark turn. His music, which includes hits like I Believe I Can Fly and Ignition, earned him numerous awards and a loyal fan base. However, throughout his career, he faced persistent rumors and allegations of sexual abuse that began in the 1990s. The release of the surviving R. Kelly documentary in 2019 brought renewed attention to these accusations. Many women bravely came forward to share their experiences of manipulation and exploitation, revealing a pattern of abuse that spanned decades. In 2022, R. Kelly was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking, confirming the long-standing allegations against him. This conviction marked a significant moment in his life, as it highlighted the consequences of his actions. Today, R. Kelly's legacy serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and abuse within the music industry. His name is now associated with exploitation and harm rather than his once celebrated musical achievements. Once a rising star, Jussie Smollett gained fame for his role as Jamal Lyon on the popular TV show Empire. His career took a dramatic turn in 2019, when he reported being the victim of a hate crime. Smollett claimed that two men attacked him, using racist and homophobic slurs. This shocking story captured the attention of the media and the public, leading many to rally in support of him. However, as investigations unfolded, it became clear that the situation was not as it seemed. Authorities discovered that Smollett had staged the attack, paying two men to carry out the act in a bid to enhance his public image. This revelation sparked widespread outrage, as many felt that his actions trivialized the experiences of genuine victims of hate crimes. Following his conviction for filing a false police report, Smollett's career suffered immensely. Once celebrated for his talent and advocacy, he became a symbol of deception and manipulation, illustrating the potential consequences of pursuing fame without regard for truth. Gwyneth Paltrow rose to fame, with her Oscar-winning performance in Shakespeare in Love, captivating audiences with her charm and poise. She continued to achieve mainstream success in blockbusters like Iron Man, where her role further solidified her status in Hollywood. However, her transition from an acclaimed actress to a wellness mogul has drawn relentless criticism. Paltrow's lifestyle brand, Goop, promotes various health products that many consider dubious. Items like jade eggs for women's health, energy stickers, and extreme detox regimens have sparked accusations of promoting pseudoscience. Critics argue that her marketing of luxury wellness items alienates everyday individuals and preys on those seeking genuine health solutions. Additionally, her infamous use of the term conscious uncoupling during her divorce from Chris Martin became a cultural flashpoint, criticized for its perceived elitism and detachment from reality. Despite her business success, Paltrow's public image has shifted from beloved actress to a symbol of privilege and aloofness, making her one of Hollywood's most divisive figures. Once a shining star in Hollywood, Charlie Sheen captivated audiences with his performances in popular shows and films. He gained fame for his role in 2.5 Men, where his charm and comedic timing made him a household name. His work in films like Platoon and Wall Street showcased his talent and earned him critical acclaim. However, as his career soared, his personal life began to unravel. Sheen struggled with substance abuse, which led to erratic behavior and public meltdowns that overshadowed his professional achievements. His battles with addiction resulted in conflicts on set and public feuds, culminating in his firing from 2.5 Men. His bizarre rants about tiger blood and winning became infamous, turning into cultural references that highlighted his chaotic lifestyle. In 2015, the revelation of his HIV-positive status added another layer to his troubled narrative, with allegations of reckless behavior further complicating his public image. Despite attempts to revive his career, Sheen's legacy is now intertwined with scandal and lost potential, serving as a cautionary tale of the dangers of excess in Hollywood. Once celebrated as the Queen of Kindness, Ellen DeGeneres made a significant impact on television and was known for her cheerful demeanor and advocacy for LGBTQ rights. However, in 2020, her reputation faced a severe blow when allegations surfaced regarding a toxic work environment on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Former employees came forward, sharing experiences of workplace bullying, discrimination, and mistreatment, which sharply contrasted with Ellen's public image as a compassionate and friendly figure. This controversy led to widespread backlash, prompting fans and critics alike to question the authenticity of her persona. Despite her attempts to apologize and address the allegations, the damage to her reputation was profound. The scandal revealed a stark divide between her on-screen kindness and the reality of her workplace culture. While Ellen had made significant contributions to entertainment and had been a trailblazer for LGBTQ representation, the revelations about her show ultimately tarnished her legacy. Her fall from grace serves as a poignant reminder that public figures often hide uncomfortable truths behind their carefully crafted images. Aziz Ansari gained fame as a talented comedian and actor, particularly known for his role as Tom Haverford on the popular television show Parks and Recreation. His work on the Netflix series Master of None received critical acclaim, showcasing his unique style of observational humor and his ability to tackle complex topics like identity and relationships. However, in 2018, his career faced a significant challenge when allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced. A woman accused him of pressuring her during a date, which ignited a public discussion about consent, power dynamics, and the dating culture in the context of the #MeToo movement. Ansari responded to the allegations by describing the incident as a misunderstanding, expressing that he felt blindsided by the accusations. The fallout from this situation was profound, leading him to take a step back from the public eye for a period. When he returned, he aimed to address the controversy through his comedy, presenting a more thoughtful and introspective perspective. Despite his attempts to engage with the issue, the allegations had a lasting effect on his reputation, resulting in mixed reactions from fans. Some chose to forgive him, while others struggled to reconcile the controversy with his image as a progressive and socially conscious comedian. James Franco, known for his roles in films like 127 Hours and The Disaster Artist, faced a significant decline in his public image. In 2018, he became the center of controversy when several allegations of sexual misconduct surfaced. These allegations primarily came from former students at his acting school, who claimed that he exploited his position of power. they described experiences where they felt pressured or uncomfortable, highlighting a troubling pattern of inappropriate relationships. Although Franco acknowledged some of his past behavior, he denied many of the specific allegations against him. This situation led to a dramatic shift in how he was perceived. Once celebrated for his unique talent and ability to engage in both independent films and major blockbusters, Franco's reputation suffered greatly. Many of his former colleagues and fans, who once admired his artistic choices, now view him with disappointment. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the power dynamics in Hollywood and the consequences that arise when trust is compromised. As we reflect on the stories of these 20 stars, it becomes clear that fame is a double-edged sword. The allure of Hollywood can quickly fade when personal actions lead to public outrage. Each star's journey highlights how a single misstep can overshadow years of hard work and talent. The public's reaction to scandals often reveals a desire for accountability, reminding us that celebrities are not immune to the consequences of their actions. The tales of betrayal, misconduct, and controversial behavior serve as cautionary examples of how quickly admiration can turn to disdain. These narratives also shed light on the pressures of fame, where the line between public persona and private life can blur. The complexities of stardom are evident in how these individuals navigated their careers, often facing harsh judgment from the very fans who once celebrated them. Ultimately, the stories of these stars remind us that the path to success is fraught with challenges, and the weight of public opinion can be unforgiving.